What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Sorry we got a little bit of a late start today, but I hope you are all doing well and amazing. What is going on, everybody? Oh, got some echo going. I should have just left that for the entire stream. That'd have been fun. But yeah, today we're gonna be working on some like art and like I don't know, just vibing today. So I kind of have a little bit of an idea what I wanted to do. Let's see. It was the Outpost pack. So we're gonna use the Outpost pack from Kitbash to be doing some artwork today. So I really like this one off the bat, and this one. Kind of want like a post-apocalyptic vibe, maybe. How's everybody doing? Oh, let's go ahead and make a new folder for this. Just call it like Outpost or something. Welcome to the stream. Howdy and good afternoon. This is your this is the first stream I've caught of yours. I'm excited to follow along with your workflow. Awesome. Yeah, well, welcome to the stream. So glad you can join us today. You can try to follow along if you want. I'm gonna be kind of doing my own thing, but if you have all the stuff that we're doing, then also if you don't have what we have, you know, you can go ahead and try to work along, you know, and see if you want to like use me as like a Bob Ross, you know, thing. A little like cloud over here and stuff like that. Feel free, but this is not gonna be a tutorial, so I can never say your name whenever you pop on stream. Hello, what are we making? We are making some art thing today. Don't really know for sure yet, but that's the fun in it, right? It's like if you know what you're doing out of the gate, you know, there's no learning opportunities. There we go. Let's do cycles, GPU compute, denoise, GPU 512. I'm gonna go and turn off reflective and refractive light paths. Abstract, welcome. Never miss a stream. I'm gonna get you one of these days. One of these days I'm gonna stream. When do you go to bed? So I can stream and not have to hear your annoying voice in chat. Sincere MR, it's Bob Ross inspiration. That's what I'm here for. Well, I don't know if Bob Ross has ever made like kind of like a dystopian kind of sci-fi thing, but you know, I'm sure he would love to, or would have loved to. That would be a cool kind of thing to do, kind of like a Bob Ross like style imitation, but it's like very much not what he would make. So like super futuristic, but it's still like his style, you know. If anybody is a painter out there and wants to steal that idea, totally go for it. So what I usually like to do first is kind of get the camera and layout set up. Let's do roll of thirds. I kind of pictured in my head like a we'll see if it pans out, like kind of like a cliffside kind of, you know, outpost base thing, you know. I think that's where we're going to try to go for today. I want something like very colorful too, so we'll play around with some lighting.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for thousands of appetizing ingredients.
And we'll bring this out here. Let's go home. If you hold control and then B, you can actually do a render region, which helps it helps render things faster. It's kind of nice. Can we see your render settings, Ivan? Of course. It's super simple. I mean, just cycles with GPU. I'm denoising in viewport and render. That's pretty much it. Besides like light paths, I have all the default ones up here. I just turned off caustics. I don't want to have to deal with that. I might turn back on at the very end. Who knows? So we have, I notice, here, I'll move this over for you guys so you can see kind of what we're working on as well. I don't want to get chat in the way. I gotta make sure I do it best for the stream. What a warm welcome. May just go to sleep now. Please do it. I dare you. So I'm thinking like green. I don't know why I want to do green today, but sometimes you just feel like something and you go for it. I think green would be super sick. So we'll get like, I want like a darker green. See what we can do. Dark green. Yeah, because we have also, I think I have like a let's check the asset library. I think I have an Aurora Borealis, I don't know what they're called exactly. Where would it be? Cloudscapes, I think. I think it's somewhere. Yeah, so we have like some polar lights and stuff. Maybe add that in the sky. We can try it real quick. And of course, it green. You know, just something like that. I don't love, I guess I can't edit the volumetric. There we go. We'll just keep that there for now. Can we make it like green? Maybe it's a black body. No. Or black body tint, maybe. There we go. Get like some green going. Love green. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I changed so far. Just some of these settings over here. I'll get to the rest later. Carl, Test. Welcome to the stream. So glad to have you here. Let's do some more lighting, question mark. Also, you know, I have to do some volumetrics. Let's just go ahead and get that down. I feel like I do this every stream, but it's just so good. You can't not have volumetrics in a Blender project, you know? I wonder if I get these in, is it gonna do anything cool? I don't know. Maybe. I'll just leave it out for now. Then we can come to viewport display and go to bounds just so we can see stuff down here. Go ahead and rename that. So this one I don't want to have volume scatter. I think we're gonna test around some stuff. What's like what's a complementary color for with green? Green is brave for sure. I know. I really liked. Let's see if I can open up my Instagram real quick. I'm trying to go for like a surrealistic thing, you know. So I really liked. What shot was it? It's my car shot I did. I guess it's just in real form. Yeah, this shot right here. Oh. Here, we'll go to this one. Yeah, so this shot right here or whatever, I'm trying to like copy kind of that vibe, you know, kind of like where it's realistic but not like, you know, like green would never be like this in real life, obviously. Cobbler, welcome to the stream. You can find out in the color wheel. Yeah, I know you can do the opposite of the color wheel. Oh, we got something. Rayfic Egan super chat. Thank you so much. All world is green. Exactly. I am trying to. It's a climate message, right? Like, thanks so much for the super chat. But no, I mean, green is sexy, right? Let's see. I'm kind of hating this right now. So we definitely need like. Ooh, I kind of like that more. Let's see. And then this is like black, basically. Let's turn this up a little bit. Might be a little bit too much. I think I did an extra 0 in there. And now what I'm thinking is like maybe a little bit of backlight or something. And this one, I'm going to turn on volumetrics, see if that helps. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that, like a backlighting volumetric is like cool. Thanks, was waiting for the stream. Hard to find Blender streamers nowadays. Of course, I'm trying to do more. Of course, my schedule, unfortunately, for the next couple weeks does not allow. But I definitely enjoy doing it, so you will definitely see some more of it whenever I can afford to do it. Like a bigger thing back there. Maybe even another one like down here. Question mark. What was the opposing color? Purple? Eh. Not a big purple fan. I don't want to read like the Hulk. I don't know about that. Also, my camera's like wonky today. What the heck? There you go. More centered. Cool. Okay, so we have this so far. Let's see what else we can maybe do. Let's make this a little bigger. Something like that, and then 1.5. Quick tip, by the way, if you are doing lighting and always want to know your levels to make sure you're not overexposing anything, in the color management section, you can go to false color and it'll actually show you, and it looks like we're not clipping any of the highlights here. So I might actually be able to push this up a little bit higher. Yeah, so as you can see, we're still not really clipping. Let's go back into not false color now. Yeah. And I do want like a little bit of a... We're going to be playing around with light the entire like stream, by the way, so I'm just getting the basics like right now. Whoa, that's all that. This side we'll do like a... Let's make it smaller. And more like... Let's see. Give it like some cool texture or something maybe. I don't know. I feel like that's a little unmotivated. Okay, anyway, let's look the camera. I might do a longer focal length for this shot. Not 1,000. Yeah, maybe something like that. Bring this down here. Let's maybe do some bokeh too. Depth of field, and we'll just select this object to be our focus. 2.8 is fine. bring this other one. Well, now they're reading like the same, kind of. Start dealing with some other stuff. Kind of like the way this looks. VI, hello, and nice building so far. Thank you, thank you. I built it all myself. Dark blue, white would complement it like the moon. Interesting. Let me try that. The building could have some lights, of course. Love it. I think I added 2 of these in here by accident. So place it like here, and then I kind of want it up. I don't love all the spiky bits on top, so I think I'm going to change some of the spiky bits. So I want it to feel like very industrial, you know? Yeah, we'll need to change the lighting. Yeah, so here, let's see if we can change. I don't know. I don't know, actually. Yeah, I'm least confident about this one. It's kind of cool. Let's play around with the, you said like blue, maybe. Yeah, just white. I don't know about that either. Just super green. One of my inspirations is night sky thing. I forget what it's called in the show. Yeah, like this or whatever. I think that's kind of cool. So like a, yeah, like greenish blue type of thing. I want to get some like nature in here too. So I think we're pushing a little bit too green right now. Let's undo some stuff. So it's like a very subtle green. So like something like that, maybe. A bluish green. Okay, that's more tasteful, I feel like. Thoughts on the NVIDIA series cards. So I will have a video out on it soon, a YouTube short about my exact thoughts in like full detail. But all I can say right now is I'm excited, cautiously excited. We'll have to see the Blender performance to gauge exactly how good it is. For rasterization, my only worry right now mostly is to do with it's looking like a lot of the performance we've seen is just from games, and so like DLSS is enabled, future frame generation is enabled, but I think it's going to be a decent generation. I'm definitely getting it. It depends on when I can get it. If I would love to get it kind of before you know, scalpers and stuff all get with it, but as we know, that's probably not happening. And so we'll see. I'm looking for the 5090 though, so there'll be a full kind of breakdown once we get some Blender specs, so I can like give my full thoughts, you know. Let's do this one like lower, maybe. Pointing like up there. Let's turn on volumetrics for this one, maybe. Whoops. Oh, because it's not in the fog. I was like, why is that being weird? Yeah, so let's start adding some like spotlights and stuff maybe. Like maybe I noticed there's like a little hatch here. I wonder if we can put a light inside of that and have some kind of cool effects. So we'll do like a point light, try to like get it up in here. Are there actual slits right here? There are not. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some. There we go. Go ahead and copy this. I really like this color that we have right now. Copy the hex code and put it in our point light. So does this have any cool stuff going on with it? I can like vaguely see it right here. There we go. That's kind of sick. Are there any other kind of like spots we can put it? Yeah, there are. I love doing lighting. Lighting is so much fun to me. I don't know why. Just so much more like freeing, I feel, versus like other stuff. I don't even see that one over here. That's because. Oh, Rose. Is that sick? Question mark for you guys. Is this sick or not sick? Do I leave it? Maybe make it come down a little bit. Kind of like lasers or something. That's kind of sick, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of sick. Great insight. Hello, Tanvir. Welcome to the stream again. Catch another one. I see. Make the spread lower. For which one? VL? Or is that VL or VI? I can't. I think it's VL. I think it needs more green. More green. You know, whenever you talk, I can't tell if it's a legit criticism or it's just you're messing with me. Feels so good. Thank you. So for this one, do we do another one down here, or is that gonna be too much? Maybe. We'll see. And I'm also kind of curious, this is just for test right now, what it looks like if we put one like outside. We can maybe find like a little light asset, but like right there, change this to like a spotlight. Are there any like lamps or anything that would make sense? Like something down here. You know, if I'm just thinking in story world, like they would have like a security thing kind of takes your eye away though. I don't know if I want that there. If I like put one here and then angle it like a cool way. Yeah, I don't know. What if I put it over here to the screen right and then point it to our building? Okay, that's skinning somewhere. We can play around with this color maybe a little. I want these things to be more blue. How do we get that more blue? I guess we can't plug the color into volume. Yeah, so it's all in the black body. I hate that black body automatically means fire, like color, you know? Do we do like volume? Density, and then we do like a type. Gosh, I don't even know what I'm doing. Let's just plug that back in. We'll deal with that a little bit later. Because it seems like I can only make that green. I could just render that out as a separate layer and do something. Anyway, back to what we were doing. I don't like this anymore. But I do like the spotlight. I don't like where it was. I kind of want everything to be balanced in a way. It would be cool if this light would emit from a gun or something other inside of the windows. Yeah, maybe like a stationary. I don't know. Maybe. Let me cook. I think there's something cool we can have over here. Here, I'm gonna get rid of this light. Also, this light's kind of not good. It's so tough because, like, do I do a spotlight of this one? Here, I'm gonna hide these for now. What is this? Ah, because these are instanced from each other. I think we're sort of somewhere. What point light is this? Light 2. Robert, hey, do you do private lessons? I'm learning this, but I have some hard time doing render part to match color and stuff. Unfortunately, I do not do any personal one-on-one sessions, but practice makes perfect. Of course, everything I do on YouTube can teach you. And then I also offer some courses. Neil asks, Caustics, what does that do? Caustics is just fog and stuff. Or sorry, no, I'm a dummy. Caustics, think of like if you're reflecting through a glass, like there's gonna be caustics on, you know, like, or a perfect example is like in a pool, right? Water. There's always those water caustics that are in the scene, you know, how that like reflects on the pool and whatnot, you know. So. If I literally just like put it up here. Maybe there's like a ship in the scene or something, you know? I think that'd be cool. I think they actually have some new ships too. I think they had a new kit release not too long ago. And so like some of these artillery mech. I don't know, is this cool? Yeah, why not? We can always delete it if we don't. Water refraction onto surfaces. It's like the effect you see on swimming pools. Yeah, there you go. You stole my my example abstract. How dare you? Stop being a copycat. Dang, this thing's massive. Might have to rescale this. So let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely rescaling this. Yeah, let me get back to thirds real quick. Dang, it's like way down there. I might rotate the camera a little bit. I think we need to move the camera down and then rotate. There we go, something like that. Dang, that's still like far back. Is there like something that light could... I guess we're not going to see light if it's like blaring in the camera. Whoops, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Make the spread less. Also, there are little mission bits in here. I'm gonna change the color of that, or try to at least. Green? There we go, like a blue color, there we go. Matches the scene. Real quick and dirty. Great stream, gotta bounce, but your vids are excellent. Back soon. Thanks, Neil, for joining. Always glad to hear some feedback. So really appreciate it. Vids are coming out. One is coming out Thursday, I believe. So pumping them out. So that looks kind of good. I think what we need here, though, let's duplicate this, turn this to that. I think if we turn off volume scatter, and of course make it way less, divided by like 100, just to be able to see the I wonder what back here. Yeah, just make that radius a little bit bigger and like 5,000. I hate it that they had the stupid W here. Kind of silly, I don't know. And then we'll backlight this. Ooh, that might look good. Looking good, thanks. Underwater city, question mark. Interesting. Interesting. I have to play around with that. Even though I can't do that because you're the one who suggested it. So if I end up doing that, you're going to get credit for that. And I don't want that. I can see what assets I have. It's going to be annoying to get a bunch of like coral and stuff. I don't know. Neil just subscribed. Thank you, Neil. Awesome. Hoggers Floppa. Yeah. Love the name. Again, it's a maybe. I don't want to give too much credit to where is this light? Can I see the light? Oh, it's... No, that's not it. Why can't I see this light? Should be... Is it not tilted up enough? Make this go up higher. I have a really cool method to do... Oh, I'm so excited to show you guys. I have a really cool method to add like some fog and stuff for our stills. Super sick. Let's add one more building in the background. I think in the far background I'll give it a little bit more depth. It's like a sick looking, I want like a very industrial like one, like this one looks sick, I think. You don't have to give credit, just royalties on any social media post for the next 35 years. You know what, that only sounds fair. You wish. I don't even make money from social media posts. How am I going to give any to you? So we'll do like, I can't really see it. We'll do like something really industrial looking, like super over here. Ooh, that would be sick. Jacob, come on now. I gotta make this work. Have like a very, very ominous like thing back here. Okay, obviously not that. I'm just curious if I bring this all the way back. A lot of volumetrics. But give me that area. That's not my area light. Oh, I was like, what the heck? So let's see how we can make this look cool. That's already like decent, but you can like barely see it. I wonder if literally we just do something like massive back here. So something like that. And then times this by like 1,000. Dang. Okay, maybe not 1,000. I think we pushed a little bit too much. Do I experiment with a different color? No, that looks stupid. Okay, it wasn't in the volumetrics, so I wonder if that helps. You know, just something subtle back here. And then we'll do like one kind of like light. We'll do like an array of point lights. How about that? Can we even do arrays on lights? I don't even know. The answer is no. Also, what are these little things down here? Is that lights in the thing? I can maybe add some of those too. I kind of do like an orange look or something back there. Do we do red? I feel like red and blue is a classic kind of underwater look. I think that's a lot of red. Kind of drippy though. What if I put down here? Let's do like a red, like not this much. Like just some subtle red here. Let's do it again. Times 10. I don't know. Is that cool? Maybe change this one to red. I don't know. Is that cool? It's kind of cool. I don't know. Looking very cool so far. Thank you. Thank you. Augur's flop. Your profile pic is so small, but I wish I could see it. Let's go ahead. I definitely need something here. And also, yeah, this one I want to decrease divided by 2. Oh, might not be that one actually. Let's divide by 2 again. Let's get a render going here because I want to try to see what we can do. Or first of all, what it actually looks like, because could not look the same. Then I'm gonna open up some Nuke. I want to show you guys some crazy that I did last time. This was off stream. I found out this awesome method. Let's go. Yeah, it looks fine. Save as OpenEXR, RGB, half. There we go. Render CG, outpost. V1, there we go. Okay. So, prepare to have your minds blown, everybody. So, obviously, we have this shot. And it's looking fine, you know, nothing wrong. But what we can do, we gotta find it first. I think it's in here. Yeah. So we have this overlay. And I need to shuffle out because some stupid reason it's in the red channel, not the alpha channel. So alpha, we have it now in the alpha channel. And then if we add a keyer here, well, let me save this first. Just let me cook. Outpost comp v1. So anyway, we have a luminance key here. And we're gonna crunch it in a little bit. So like something like this. Let's merge them together and multiply them together. So now we have this. This one we might need to change a little bit. Maybe not. Anyway, you see all that detail? That's sick detail. I love that detail. We love detail. But it's basically just a fake way to do kind of like more interesting volumetrics. And then we grade like that for the mask. And then we just bump up the gain. Look at that. Oh, and also we got to go to AGX. Look at that. So like fake detail. Looks so good. So quick tip there. I think it's looking pretty good so far. I definitely want to like kind of like separate this section out. I don't like how this is kind of like all that, but I love the kind of laser window type of look we have going on right now. It's kind of cool. Sorry, I gotta remember to keep this over here so that all of that. Which one is better, EXR or TIFF? EXR I find is better for these type of things just because it's a linear color space versus I think TIFF is sRGB. So linear carries more data. It's 16-bit versus TIFF is natively 8-bit. But both aren't bad, you know, like even PNG, if you want to do PNG as well. PNG is lossless, so it's not bad. Is it okay to learn After Effects compositing? I just need to be able to use AOVS. I'm not familiar with that acronym, but yeah, I mean, I think it's perfectly fine for stuff. Now, if you're talking about like film compositing and stuff like that, I would maybe steer clear of it. It's mostly meant for like motion graphics and kind of easy comps and stuff like that. But you know, it has its use cases. I'm not gonna say it like I'm not a super nuke fanboy, right? So, but yeah, that's a hidden secret. So feel free to steal this this little workflow. Just gets you like some like cooler looking volumetrics is what I would say. Because now instead of like being kind of weird, and I can even like bump it up a little bit. Let's say we want some more, you know, I'll bump it up, something like that. It's way too much up here, but you know, you can do what you want with it. I think it's a cool workflow. Let's get back to Blender. I think there's some more stuff we can do with it. Let's go ahead and file, save incremental. Okay, I want another building here. We have that one downloaded. Let me just plug this in. It'll load. It already come in? Oh, whoopsies. We also need to have a floor in here. Let's just put a floor like that and make it black. Make it blue black. Something like that. Why is this so see-through? Is this a like see-through building? Oh, I guess it kind of is. Okay. Weird. The thing I meant, EXR multi-layer comps that should not be film level, but still great for music videos for artists. Yeah, for sure. No, After Effects is totally fine for that stuff. I will say Nuke, in my opinion, it's a better program. And if you want to look at Nuke Indie, it's actually cheaper than like the whole Creative Cloud for a year. But it's harder to learn, is what I would say. So it's kind of like some trade-offs here and there. But definitely recommend if you are going to be spending any time. Also, you got to think of it like in terms of like what your goals are, in terms of like, are you looking to go into visual effects full time? You know, and stuff like that. And so if you are, then Nuke is the industry standard. Nobody's hiring for After Effects there, you know? So I think those are some of the questions that you can ask. I want to figure out, what are these things? Yeah, why are they not giving like volumetrics? Wait, where were they? Yeah, why were these not giving volumetrics? It's kind of weird. Why is this like slanted? It's kind of weird. Yeah, because what I want to do is I want to cut this out and have like some like cool detail in it. Yeah, have like a light or something in there. Ah, too much light. It's kind of like a scan line. That's kind of cool. Wonder if I just do a blocker in here. Light blocker. So I don't love the way it's like casting over there. Does that look weird? Corn Dog. I love your name. What are the new ways of making money as a 3D artist? You know, I think there's a lot of opportunities and stuff like that. What I would say is just kind of like experiment around and stuff. You know, like I can't give you like a one example, but like, you know, say if you want to make it as a freelance artist, you know, I know a lot of companies are still hiring for freelance artists. There are tons of ways, you know, and so I feel like too many people want to make it fast though, and you got to realize like whenever you're doing like 3D art and stuff like that, No matter like if you're in visual effects, modeling, all that stuff or whatever, it's gonna take time to build up those skills. Nobody's gonna pay for like kind of crappy level work, so you gotta put the time in yourself beforehand, and not too many kind of understand that, you know. I'm a freelancing full-time and have done this for the past 6 months. Both are some product visualizations and easy CGI food marketing, but I want to level up like a visual effects artist. Yeah, no, I mean, that's super cool. Food advertising, of course, is a great way to kind of like start building stuff, and you know, it's it can be easy and stuff like that, but people pay for it, and you know, I think it's great tool set to have. Why is it, this is just like kind of looking weird to me. I don't know. Can I not select that? What the heck? I feel like I'm spending too much time on this. Yeah, because really I just want to cut off the sides here. Yeah, just like something like that. I don't know. Sure. Let's do another render at like 4K. Just let this render for a little bit. Let's see, looks so sick. Thank you. What did you do for the lighting? So a bunch of area lights, bunch of point lights. The kind of streams of light right here is actually just a point light through like a Venetian blind type of look. Kind of looks like lasers. So if you want to think of it as lasers, be my guest. Thoughts about going over to Unreal Engine? You know, I think Unreal has its places and stuff like that. What I think I will need to see for Unreal for it to really start, like Unreal in the visual effects world is really just about like full CG scenes, like literally full, like you're talking like Mandalorian, like LED wall stuff and stuff like that, until it like becomes able to do like simple CG integrations with like multiple passes. Like I think it can still do multiple passes and stuff like that. I just remember in the past it being like very not as like refined, you know, just because it's not made for that, right? So I think that's what you got to think about, like Unreal Engine. If you're going to be learning that stuff, it's a great tool. You should definitely learn it if you want to, but just understand that like there are kind of two sectors of visual effects with like fully CG stuff and like, you know, combining stuff, and mostly the combining stuff is what you see at a lower stage of visual effects. It's not until you become like a senior CG artist and stuff like that where you're handling like full Unreal scenes. Like if you're wanting to start in Unreal, then it's gonna be a little bit until you're like doing full stuff, you know. And especially even then, you're only really messing with like some aspects when you do get up to that higher level. Hopefully that made sense. I just me personally, I will probably learn Unreal eventually, but not until I'm like wanting to make fully CG scenes, like green screen, all that type of stuff, you know. So that's my kind of thought on it. Definitely worth though. Like compared to Blender, like if you're just doing full CG stuff and you want to do a career out of it, do not learn Blender. Might need to mess around with this over here. Actually, it looks kind of good. I need to mirror it though. So better kind of like things over here. Ah, I think that looks pretty all right. Let's see, just out of curiosity, what it looks like with like a quick saturation and contrast. This is what I kind of always like to do, just to kind of get an idea what a color grade would look on this, to see if I want to make any changes. One thing I do want to try real quick, I've been doing a lot recently. I found this Blender gizmo, or not Blender, called Lens Engine, and it's been kind of sick, not gonna lie. How the and how the background is all red. Is it from a light or plane? That is just another point light. Been using a lot of point lights in this shot. Put like the flare up here. Also, I want to get rid of that. We can do that real quick. So anyway, I don't want a flare. I don't think. Kind of like when stuff like this is a little bit cleaner. We'll see. I might try to throw like a quick flare on it and see how it's feeling. But I really I like this because it has a good like photographic bloom for stuff like this. I don't use it for visual effects, but for like art and stuff, I think it kind of adds the shot a little bit. Yeah, so it just kind of adds like some pizzazz and stuff to it. I'll make the size a little bit bigger. Yeah, something like that. I just like it kind of super big in the shot. Yes, it just adds that. It also does some nice chromatic aberration. Let's see if I want to change it at all. Oh, it's actually kind of good. Let's do the amount by 2. So it's not that much. I don't know. I think it's kind of sick. Let's go into the color process now. Let's open up this. Gives it a lot more life. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. See, all these like little things that you pick up on here, let me check this actually first. Because I can't remember if I rendered this out as EXR or PNG. Okay, I did PNG. Or EXR. What I thought. But what was I saying? Yeah, you just pick up on a lot of like kind of little stuff as you kind of do some of these stuff, you know, just like here's where we were before, right, and here's after, so it just kind of helps a little bit. So compositing, I'm telling you guys, compositing, if you're not learning compositing as a artist, no matter what you do, you're leaving so much on the table. So hopefully this is a good example of why you should learn compositing. I mean, it might be hard to see on stream as well, but just I'll zoom in for you. I'm like, this looks like a CG render, right? This does not. There's just so much more nuance to it and stuff. It's hard to explain. I'm also going to do some more into the color process that's going to even like do it more. So I might also try to add a lens flare on this little light in DaVinci. I actually like DaVinci's flares. I think they're pretty tastefully done. So I'm going to render this as EXR. We're going to do rendering linear Rec 709. Looks good. Half. Yep, all that looks good. Let's go do some coloring. Oh, Sandor, hopefully what I did was enough. You could see. What nodes did I apply? So just real quickly to talk through what I did. First of all, this roto paint or whatever is just to get this little annoying thing out of here, you know, just a little cleanup or whatever. This grade is to add the smoke in, and in order to add the smoke in, I have like this texture. It's like an abstract texture or whatever. I kind of like the painterly look of this, but you can also do like actual like smoke textures and stuff like that, or just a noise texture that you put on. And then I luminance keyed it, so I combine this luminance key with that, so I have this mask. And then just as the mask, I'm grading that the original thing, just to add some texture into the shot. Like that, and then just adding some bloom and some chromatic aberration. I'm gonna add some noise here in a little bit as well, but that's pretty much it. Just adding some like kind of real lens artifacts that would actually be there, you know. It's very nice to be able to do that. So this is what? This is 4K, right? Vertical. Let's just double check. Yeah, 4K. Let's get into the color process. So I'm not going to be explaining everything I do here just because, number one, I'm not a great colorer, but we do have to go ahead and get it into an sRGB format. So I'm going to do Rec 709 because it's in a linear Rec 709 color space. And what I've been doing a lot recently is DaVinci Wide Gamut and then DaVinci Intermediate. And then it kind of looks like poopy right now. As you can see, it's like very overexposed. So what you have to do is go into here and then change this value all the way up to the max. So now it's very like ugly looking. So that's where you do another color space transform node, and you do it from the DaVinci. So we're basically going from linear Rec 709, which it was in, to DaVinci, and then DaVinci to a usable workspace, which in my case, we're going to do sRGB. I just find sRGB works the best for like Instagram. So there you go. That's how we do that. And now we can color grade in the middle of those. That's how I do it. I actually have a full tutorial going over my entire method. Sick. Does the noise move, or is it still in this? How I do it. Normally what I do is I do the industry standard noise practices with DAS grain and stuff like that if I'm working with footage. But the noise that I'm gonna add here does move. I can actually go ahead and add that. So we're gonna do film grain. And so we have film grain now. We're gonna do all the way opacity just so I can see the stuff. Do texture, grain size all the way down to the lowest. And then softness down to the lowest. There we go. So now we have like some real fine grain and stuff. And now we can do the grain strength. You can change around a little bit. And then finally, once you're like happy with how it looks and everything, just ever so slightly down this opacity. And also saturation introduces like colored grain, I believe. And so we'll just up that a little bit. I don't want like too much colored grain, but again, it's going to be really hard for you guys to tell just because of the compression of the stream and stuff like that. But I'll get in like really close. So you can see, yeah, it's just adding some grain into the shot. Again, just all this does is dirty up the frame a little bit, make it a little bit more like realistic and lived in, you know. Also, one thing I like to do as well is I always like to test the glow. They have a glow effect. I like to give it a little test. We already did some bloom and stuff, so I don't want to go overboard. But sometimes it could be like kind of cool. So we'll leave that on for now. I can always take it off at the very end. But let's go ahead and color grade this. So we have a bunch of that stuff. Looking good. Pump the gamma up ever so slightly. So something like that. And then this down a little bit. I think the black levels are honestly fine for me. I also like to increase the sharpness. We'll see if we can do a 40. The mid detail, I guess it's called. I feel like that does a little bit to us. Helps us out a little bit. Also, one thing I want to try to do is, we'll do that before the glow. Is I want to try to add flare. Lens flare. Tarek just subscribed. Thank you, Tarek. Welcome to the channel. So yeah, we'll do that. Position that by the light, and the defet preset, it's way too much. Yeah, like maybe something like that. Modern sci-fi. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe try this. The size is way too much. Make this like a bluer color. Global scaling. It's like overexposing though. I don't know. Yeah, I don't, other than just playing around with it, I don't really have a great kind of method for this. And I just want something real subtle. Let's see. What do you guys think? Need to go up a little bit. I think like right there. Default. Yeah, I don't know. Chef Kiss. Oh wow. Is that a good oh wow? I'm not reading you guys. You gotta speak of what you're saying oh wow to. It's looking good. Thanks, Poggers. Yeah, I'm so debating on this one. Just bought this plugin last week for Blender and fell in love with it. It's a plugin that's pretty much like a media encoder for After Effects, but then for Blender. Interesting. What's the name of the plugin? Also, I think you need to render it again, but with just one more sample. You're right. You're totally right. How did I not think about that before? Always bringing in the most engaging of of topics. Yeah, I'm like, so I don't know. I also maybe want to try to do some like masking up here to make it fully fall off into black. I don't know. It's actually kind of nice. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, so with color, without color, not bad. Blender render Q. It's so nice. Interesting. Check. Sorry, I'm just checking some. What do you guys think? Anything else we need to add? Change anything? It's your final opportunity. Are you like a spokesperson for this this app? Feel I'm very product managery. It's funny. Nope. Okay, we got a no from Aberration is already at it, my friend. You can see it a little bit here, but yeah, just some subtle, very subtle. Aberration people overdo, in my opinion. A giant explosion across the whole screen would be dope. That's your first comment on the stream, and you want me to add an entire explosion and stuff? Just a little. An entire explosion. You know, I will humor you for like 2 seconds, just because I have it easily accessible. We have like some. Do we have like any ground explosions? Fires. Yeah, just a freaking mega explosion. Why does that actually kind of look cool? I don't think I'm gonna do it, but see, this is why Blender is just like Legos, you know, like adult Legos to me. Not that Legos aren't adult, of course. Maybe we do like a freaking just massive explosion in the background. That kind of goes hard. Not gonna lie. It's very low resolution, but like,
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for thousands of appetizing ingredients.
does it work as like a sky?
Meals with savings beyond low prices, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week.
Could you imagine that, like, just like that crazy big explosion and just seeing that in the background? Yeah, I think I'm not gonna do the explosion, but it was a good attempt. I do want to maybe bump this up ever so slightly. Oh, it's not on. Nice. Maybe this as well, just ever so slightly. Make it a little bit more readable. I do want to add some saturation to it though. maybe just a little bit overall and then pump the red up a little bit. I think that reads a little bit better. Let's do it a little bit more. Giving Fallout vibes. That's fire. Actually, it's an explosion. If you guys want the explosion asset, I use, it's Cloudscapes Pro is the add-on. These aren't VDB sequences, they're just single VDB things, so it's great for still photography, but maybe like an explosion's going off on the helicopter. Nope, but we're gonna stay classy. No explosions for this one. Maybe I'll do a thing next stream. I'll do an explosion art piece things. Will the piece be animated? Probably not. If I get 10 million likes on this video, make it on the building wall like it just got destroyed. GG, have a nice night. Sandor, thanks for hopping on over. Are the beams coming from a vent? It's like a window. Like a window thing. Yeah. It's giving very much like lasers, which I'm kind of digging for this. Let's reach that goal. There you go. You know, if you want to rally, what did I say? 10 million people? Be my guest. Up. I think we're pushing the saturation a little too much. Are we pushing saturation too much? Oh, that's kind of cool. No, I think it's fine. Honestly, I could just check on my phone and just see real quick. Petition for 10 million people to watch the stream. You know, I wish. That would be so sexy of YouTube to recommend to 10 million people. Here, scripts. Renders, color, bam, bam, bam. Outpost, color V1. Super sick. Let's see it in. I want to see it on my phone though. My phone is always what I check against because I know a lot of people have iPhones, and so iPhone is what I want to match it to. That's kind of how I worry about color. And I use OneDrive to do this stuff easily. Let's see. Okay, it's kind of cool. Kind of like it. Can't see it, but looks sick. Super fast and easy. OneDrive is sick. Let me see. Would I make any changes to this? It's very dark still. I think it's fine. Sweet. Okay, well, do you guys have any closing comments, questions, anything? I'll stay on for like 5 more minutes, answering anything, since I didn't expect to be finished that fast on stream today. But I was happy with what we were able to get. I'll leave it on screen too. Super sick. So let's see. Reach that goal or oh, nope, no questions. You have 1 more minute. Questions, suggestions. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this though. I like the red. I think the dual color helped it. You actually sped run Blender. I've been wanting to do like a Blender speed run. You know, I don't know how we would formulate that. You know, how you would be like, okay, you have to make, it'd have to be like some scene, right? Like that everybody could do so that you can like, everybody can get the speed run strats and stuff like that, you know? Yeah, just make this scene, guys. This will be the new speedrun category. When is the next live challenge so I can make you cry again? Well, I think everybody was kind of in agreement that I destroyed you on that challenge. But, you know, if you want to get destroyed again, I don't know. Maybe this week, maybe not. I gotta see. I have some clients that are like, it's in the stage where it's like right before signing to where it's like might be a thing, but they might also like cancel last minute. And so we're like just on the cusp, and I'm just in the waiting mode of just hearing from this client if we're actually going through with it or not this week. And so we'll see. But yeah, anyways, this is what we made today. I'm pretty happy with this, you know. Honestly, at the start of the stream, I was a little bit like, what the heck are we doing? But I always get like that when I'm on stream, just because I gotta, like, I feel the pressure more than when I'm like doing it myself. But you always just gotta trust the process, you know, and like go with your gut. Too many streams I've done that, and I end up loving the result. The last stream we did, I actually don't love anymore. So let's see if I can find that real quick. What did I call that? Was it this? No. Might have been this one. Yeah, this one I'm not too much of a fan of anymore. I think I was just so much of a fan just because the color grade was like super different, you know, and stuff like that. And honestly, yeah, but we live, we learn, and we get better. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one today. I won before, then you trying to delete the Discord channel. But yeah, anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Amazing. Again, if you guys want to join the Discord, I will have it in the link in the description of this live stream. If you want to join, that's where you can message me all this stuff, what Abstract's talking about. We do some streams sometimes where it's like we have a rating your visual effects stream, and then I'll need to update the category and stuff. But we also have some times where we do some like community challenges, and so how you participate is on the Discord. So definitely join the Discord. We have a lot of fun going over there. You see some sneak peeks to future videos that are coming out, as well as some of my behind the scenes stuff that I don't share in a public forum versus just here on Discord. Like this is this I'm gonna share here soon. I have a lot of backlog of stuff now that I just need to get out, but yeah. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. I will see you on the Discord or the next video or the next live stream, whatever you want to come by and watch this little doofus do some Blender and stuff like that. But thanks so much, guys. It's really been a blessing. Always loved streaming and everything, but thanks so much, and I will catch you in the next one.